In the morning, Shade 45. You tune in. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Hey. Okay, yesterday we did something that was so hip hop that Kool Herc hit me up like, yo, son. No, I'm joking.
Say word. I was like,
that could happen. I do have his info.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did probably the most hip hop thing ever done on radio.
Absolutely.
You know, Heather talked about a dream collaboration. She's been talking about it for weeks. You know, it's almost got me annoyed a little bit that she just keep bringing up this dream collaboration. So I said, let's just make it happen. And the dream collaboration is?
I want to hear Banned from TV done over again. And not just done over again, but it has to be done over again properly. If you know your hip-hop history, this song was recorded 20 years ago at this point, and it had the likes of Nature, Queensbridge, Ridiculous, Nori from Queens, The Locks, Pun, just so many people. And this being here Sway in the morning and watching artists come and kill a microphone, whether it's the Five Fingers of Death, whether it's the Friday Fire Cypher, whether it's Doomsday, we had a chance to meet some hyenas.
Yes.
And I'm talking about from Sean Smith to Chris Rivers to Osmond Benjamin and Fred the Godson, and of course ANoyd. I wanted to see this Banned from TV done over Sway 20 years later.
And then she's been putting the pressure on me to get it done.
Get on the phone with your people, Sway.
Get on the phone with folks and get it done. So one of the first people we called yesterday was Fred the Godson. Obviously, he didn't wake up.
Right.
And then I knew I'd get an easy one with Osmond. I said, okay, I know Osmond to pick up my call.
That was an alley-oop.
That's my family. Osmond's going to pick up my call. He picked up. And then we got Osmond to call Pun's son, Chris Rivers.
Right.
And I know Chris always say Pun's son, but that's your daddy. So, and then we got Chris Rivers on. And then Chris hit up ANoyd. Sean Smith from Philly. And then we called ANoyd. I hit him up on our line and put everybody on the phone together. And everybody agreed that they want to do it. So here's Osmond Benjamin. He's here today. Look at him. Get him on camera. Sean Smith is in Philly. I talked to Fred the Godson last night. I talked to him last night. He's supposed to be picking up his phone right now. Fred sleeps, man. He stays asleep.
He recharges, man.
Is that what it is?
Gordo?
Gordo? Okay. And then when we got ANoyd on the phone, ANoyd said, yeah, I'm down. That's nothing. That's light work for me. Sway, don't you know I've been telling you about this project? I know you saw the video. Blame it on Jay-Z. I know you saw the video, Sway. Man, I want to come and do that Five Fingers of Death. I've been waiting to do that Five Fingers of Death forever. I said, well, then come on down. And you know what he did? He came on down. Give it up for ANoyd, ladies and gentlemen.
And he was here early.
No, we came on time today. We wasn't messing that up.
Wow, ANoyd, man. Look at him. He brought his best jacket.
Heather said he jiggy.
He jiggy.
You know what I'm saying?
Got his feeler cap.
Shine.
Yeah, man. This is it.
Shout out the feeler, yeah.
Did you purposely let the chains hang like that, or that just naturally happened?
No, they hung when I woke up this morning.
Damn.
Leave him alone. That was a bar.
All right, I'm going to talk.
Okay. Well, you're from the Connecticut area, right? Okay.
Ready for life.
Yeah, you've been on the show. We talked about the life. What I admire about you most, since I see you constantly working, you know.
Always.
And we can always call on you, and you come and do our South by Southwest show, or you'll do our Doomsday Cypher. You know, and that to me, that's just a testament to how hungry you are.
Absolutely.
As an individual. You put out a project called Blame It on Jay-Z. Normally, I'm not a fan of when people name other rappers, you know, in comparison to themselves. Yeah. And so it kind of threw me off when I heard the title. But then I heard the song. Yeah. And then I listened to the project.
Yeah. It made sense after that.
And it made sense after I did that. I didn't judge you. I said, let me hear it first. Yeah. So going through all the tracks, it all has continuity to it, right?
Absolutely.
Even some of the flows. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, I switched up the flows a lot on here.
Okay.
You know?
What was the purpose of putting this project out and calling it Blame It on Jay-Z?
Well, you know, it's all inspired by the 444 project.
Okay.
You know, so once I heard that, I got in a creative space. You know, it hit me a certain way because wasn't nothing sounding like 444 when it dropped. You know, there was a lot of same sounding music, but when Hove dropped it was like boom. Got crazy. So, I digested it. And then after that, just went in the studio or started recording records because I was on that path of just making Billboard records. You know, I sing a lot. I could sing really good.
Yeah.
You know, auto-tune sounded good, but I stopped doing that and just wanted to just talk.
Why'd you stop? Because that is the pathway to streaming success.
I like doing both.
Okay.
So it's just that Hove just turned on the switch like, just talk. conversation. Like I wasn't trying to super bar heavy. I just wanted to get my shit off. I just wanted to make people have a conversation. You know, so that's what people are constantly doing right now, talking about Blame It on Jay-Z. They're talking about the songs, you know, and it's resonating really well with the people. So
okay,
yeah.
Where do you write? Like, do you live with your parents or what's your?
I got a crib right now.
ANoyd got a crib, y'all.
Yeah.
God damn it, give him a round of applause.
Bro, that's
Chill,
cool.
baby.
What your furniture look like, dude? Like your
It's
jacket?
kinda nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all right. I ain't gonna gas it. It ain't all right.
But
It's
you're
all right.
probably not at home a lot, right? Or
No,
are you?
I'm home most of the time. I don't go out too much. I don't be in the streets like
Yeah.
that.
Well-
you know, I'm where I'm supposed to be writing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I
Well, you
fuck
can
with that.
tell there's a certain kind of. I mean, you're young, so I think that 444 album was geared toward a certain audience. And for you, I know Oswin, Sean Smith, guys in y'all age bracket, the younger ones, to grasp onto it the way you did, you have to be in a certain creative space and lyrical appreciation to understand what that album
Absolutely.
meant, and then be inspired by it to block everything else out and go in and write. So that takes a different kind of psyche. You got to be home to do that.
But it must be frustrating, though, I would imagine, for all these artists we're naming, like the Sean Smiths, the Oswins, the ANoyds, you know, the Chris Rivers, the Fred the Godson. Look at Fred the Godson. At one time, he had New York City in a chokehold, you know, and he's so gifted and lyrical, but it doesn't stick on a larger scale as some of the ones who are less lyrical. Less,
what you mean.
you know what I mean?
I know
And
exactly
I'm not
what you mean.
judging them, whatever, but they're less lyrical.
Yeah.
Does that get frustrating?
Of course, because the general consensus now is just turn up
Yeah.
and mumble, you know, and it doesn't get frustrating because I know I'm going to win regardless. Regardless of what position I'm in, I know I'm going to win. Like there's no possible way I'm not going to win. We worked too hard to get here. I worked too hard to get here. Like I'm not just going to fall back and let everybody take the shine. I'm going to find a way. And it's either going to be because you can either get the fast success or the slow success.
Right.
I'm going to get there either way. You got there in a couple months. I get there in like 3 years, but I'm going to stay there for like 20.
Exactly.
So it really doesn't matter to me.
That's how you measure a win? Because back in the day, a win, what I thought a win would be when I was younger is different than what I think a win for me now is just being active in the business and being able to make a living.
Yeah.
That's a win, you know, brother.
sure.
I got the number one, whatever. I don't care about that. Long as the whatever I got can
Yeah.
feed the family and feed the kid. For you, is it, as an MC, you need to be number one?
Nah, I just want the people to have music to relate to. And, you know, I get a lot of DMs like I'm changing a lot of people's lives. I'm saving a lot of lives within my music. So as long as I keep doing that and giving the people something to relate to and something that'll stick with them, I'm good. I could stay in the same position the rest of my career. As long as I'm changing the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, baby.
There he is. Look at this jacket. Look at this jacket. ANoyd is here. Give out your social media real quick.
At Living ANoyd, LIVINANOYD.
Okay, man, a lot of what you're talking about now, you can find it on the album. And it's called Blame It on Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I was listening to Tears Echo, and I was hearing, I understand the connection to Jay-Z. I want to do a lyrical breakdown, though, on what I feel like one of the songs that is quintessential to this album is a song called My Joy, in terms of the meaning that you're trying to get across. So I want to do a lyrical breakdown.
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Lyrical Breakdown
I can break it down like whatever you want.
on Sway in the Morning.
If y'all want to talk to this fire artist right now, 888-742-3345. I'm going to read through some of the lyrics of the song, My Joy, and then I'm going to ask you about a couple of them.
Awesome.
All right, look, I swear to God, I put my all into it. Every time I pick up that pencil, I'm talking to it. So once you give me hell yeah, I got to drive to the ring that you can't bear with middle fingers in the air so I resemble Steve Austin to it.
He fuck with his old shit.
Nice. I said that. That's how I set it off, Oswin. You see how I just set it off? That's the first bar.
That was the first bar.
He like
Got to drive the ring to bear it with the middle fingers in the air so I resemble Steve Austin to it.
Remember when he drove to the ring in the car with the beer cans. I broke that whole thing down.
Wait, no.
I
got to drive to the ring that you can't bear. Middle fingers in the air, so I resemble Steve Austin.
See, I went a little deeper with it. I thought
you thought it was a bionic. He talking about wrestling.
Okay, I went to the first Steve Austin, the $6 Million Man, played by Lee Majors.
Yeah.
I love you. So I was with you, Sway, but when he said the ring.
Did Steve Austin do that on the $6 Million?
When he said the ring,
My bad. All right. I can never, searching for your Coke bottle, I can never call out of this job.
Called role model.
Role model. You don't mind being looked at as a role model?
Bro, I got a little brother and a little sister. I'm supposed to be.
Damn, most 90% of I'm not your role model.
Right.
Most artists are scared to accept that role. It ain't even something it's your role, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, it's initiated to you. Like as soon as my mother had a little brother and little sister, I was like, yo, this is my job now, to give them a role model, to give them a positive person to look up to, because they listen to my music, they love it, and just seeing that is connecting with them because they know the lyrics and they break it down. Like so my sister's 17, my little brother's 8, and they really break down the lyrics. Like they're really smart.
Yeah, because you're a figure of influence, so
absolutely.
They're always going to mirror your strengths or your weaknesses depending on what you want to do with that responsibility.
For sure.
This is where the lyrics kind of, and I'm not going to read them all because I want to play the song. I feel like a lot of artists are probably dealing with this because of the way the game is. It's almost like a tale of two cities because you could be popular on the streaming sites or on SoundCloud, and then you go in the streets and nobody know you. You could be popular in the streets, you go in the clubs, nobody know you. You could be popular in the clubs, but you listen to the radio, nobody plays it.
Right.
So, it's a real kind of...
It's tricky.
It's tricky right now,
tricky.
right? So you go into giving people words of encouragement with my nervousness, knowing that real music is overlooked, and I'm sure of it. I just hope it ain't permanent.
Oh, my God.
Certainly think of mediocre when you see the oval.
When you see the over.
When you see the over.
When you certainly think of mediocre when you see the over. Then I see the focus got me more pressed squeegee roller. Damn, I said that. Like,
squeegee roller.
Yeah.
Ain't that what you do to stretch out your muscles after a workout or something? What's a squeegee roller?
That's the thing.
Swipe for bum.
That's
when
a
you
phone roller.
that's the thing when you clean the windows with it.
The crackheads use it when you roll
Yo, these
up.
bars, son.
This is why we have lyrical
This is why we have
breakdown.
lyrical
I
breakdown.
actually love this segment right now. I get to talk about breaking down the lyrics because I take like a lot of time to make this shit make sense.
Yeah.
So the fact that we doing this right now is amazing. I just want to let y'all know that. Y'all
Good
should keep
pride.
doing this with the artists. This is dope.
Nah, me and King Tech been doing this since
Oh,
91,
all
son.
right. All right. Let's.
What year were you born? All right.
Damn,
Been
sweat.
doing it
young.
longer than that, kid. Stop. But I appreciate it. But here it is. Again, you saying real music is overlooked. I just hope it ain't permanent.
Yeah.
Certainly. Okay. Then I see the focus got me more oppressed. Squeegee roller.
Yeah.
And every time I'm out, they want to see me in the Rover. Plus, they want to see me win, but they don't want to see me closer than them.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a post that Heather posted today about jealousy and envy and people wanting to be like you but don't want to do the work.
Yeah.
You know, and you saying people want to see you win, but only
They don't
so
wanna
much.
see- yeah, they don't- yeah.
Right.
That's how the game is?
Yeah, that's how it is. You know,
You know that's the way.
So, I mean, we all know that. You know, you got haters out there. And what else I said? I said, it's like they want to see you smile, but just for 30 seconds. Like, they want to see you. They don't want to see you happy temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
get your smile. All right, stop. You too happy
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how I was. I was talking on my joy. Blame it on Jay-Z. I was talking on them.
ANoyd.
But were you ever like that? Because sometimes I feel like, I don't know, a lot of us can act as if jealousy and envy are only emotions other people have. When that's a human emotion, that's
Yeah.
on the spectrum of
Absolutely.
feels, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's made for us to overcome. It's a part of
Yeah.
our transcendence.
Absolutely.
So did you ever once experience that, and how did you move over to this new mindset?
You know, just the path that I'm on, I don't have time to worry about jealousy or worry about hate, you know, because we got a destination to get to. You know, I'm from Connecticut. We barely have anything. So just knowing that I'm doing something positive for the city and I'm doing something so great that could be monumental and legendary, that's all I see. You know, so I don't see anything else.
Got it.
I'm going to still talk about it because you know how Drake, he still talk about all the stuff, but he ain't worried about it. So that's just the lane I'm in. I see it, but I'm over here. I'm not really worried about y'all.
And by the way, Connecticut has great brown trout and brook trout ponds,
always say
by the
that.
way. I say it every time because I had a fishing experience of my life in Connecticut.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna skip lyrics. I don't knock today's music, but I'm wondering if my shit is harder to listen to. Every record spinning, the shit be sounding so typical. Nowadays, the it thing is to be identical. Brainwash is forgivable. And I ain't mad at y'all for getting your money. Really, I'm not. Feed your family, your dog. But y'all just making my process a little difficult.
This is like a Martin Luther King speech right
You know what? I like his confidence.
Black History Month every month.
Bro, come on,
Disgusting.
son. What? Wow.
But see, why is it okay? Like, we've been saying this for a long time. Like, hey, guys, I get that shit is hot,
Yeah.
but you know it sounds exactly like
Yeah.
this shit that sounds exactly like this shit
yeah.
that sounds exactly like that shit. Well, is that okay? Like, and then, we get chastised, we get, yelled at or whatever by fuckery in the game that don't
absolutely.
understand where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But that is what it is,
It is
man.
what it is. It is what it is, man. And it's frustrating. But we just gotta overcome it.
Mm-hmm.
You
we
can.
gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
Just talk about it. As long as we keep voicing it, the people will start to understand, like, yo, they're gonna listen and they're gonna be like, yo, wait, hold up. No, I can't. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like slowly they'll get it.
Yeah.
Slowly they'll get it. So we just gotta keep pushing, man. I'm gonna just be honest about. That's why I love Blame It on Jay-Z, because I'm just so honest. It could give us time to sit down and break it down and have the conversation. Because we always talking about this conversation, but now we have like the blueprint, like the Blame It on Jay-Z. It's the whole blueprint. We breaking it down right now. It's beautiful.
Damn, man. I feel like I'm falling into his plan.
It's beautiful.
Not even knowing it.
Yeah.
Damn, man. ANoyd is here. Give out your social again, brother.
Yeah, living ANoyd. LIVINANOYD. Follow me right now. I need them followers, baby.
I'm gonna open up the phone lines.
Yeah.
Y'all want to talk to him. If you know him, get at him. If you don't, get at him. I'm gonna play my joy right here on the Blame It on Jay-Z project. It's out now. ANoyd, purchase it. Support this artist, man. Sway in the morning. That feel right there. The new album is called Blame It on Jay-Z. It's in stores now by ANoyd.
Yeah. iTunes, Spotify, all like this stuff.
He spells it ANoyd.
Yeah.
Living ANoyd on social media. Got a lot of bangers on there.
Yeah.
Advisory with Mickey Fax and Oswin Benjamin. That's a crazy one. Y'all shot the video for that?
Yeah. Right in Brooklyn.
Right in Brooklyn?
Yeah. We
You
was
know.
walking on walls and stuff. Y'all should go check that video out. It's amazing. Shout out to Rook for directing that.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
I'm just shouting out my bro Rook. He killing the videos right now. He shot Blame It on Jay-Z, and he's shooting this one right now. We about to shoot Just a Fan. We about to shoot a lot of stuff. Y'all, man, it's about to get crazy.
Just a fan for the culture.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I say to you guys, man, because y'all are moving on a different frequency. All the people that have the name for the band from TV remix, don't worry about their acceptance.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Your direct target is the people.
For sure.
Trust me, whether the industry catches it or not, the industry is fickle. They'll like you today and hate you tomorrow.
True that.
That's what the industry. It ain't person. It's industry.
Right.
It's a mechanism. You know.
And to Sway's point, you just don't know who is going to grab a hold of that project that you putting out. For instance, we all went through it. Sway put out music, I put out music, but you have to keep your music and your art out there. I didn't necessarily have the platinum success that so many of my counterparts had at the time when I came out, but just so happened it was a artist and a man like Sway who did appreciate my project, and we built now what's been over a 20-year relationship, So when that time circles back and he's like, yo, I'm doing radio now on the East Coast, you get the phone call, yo, I always thought you was dope. So you just have to make your art available to people. You can't pay attention to who's paying attention to you. You just have to make it available.
Absolutely.
Wait, hold up. What's a bar? Hold up.
Yeah.
You can't pay attention to who's paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
That was fire. I might use that for my band for
TV
TV.
All right, ANoyd is
I was
here.
going to say he was going to take it. He took it first.
Ozzy got it already.
All right.
Jesse, what up, man? Jesse in Sacramento. What up, Jesse? But Jesse.
What up, Jesse?
What's going on?
What up, brother? Go ahead.
Man, I just wanted to give ANoyd some props, man. Before the day, I never heard of him, but the attitude,
Yeah.
just the mindset alone, just is inspiring me just to pick up or go get that album or any project work. Look him up, and I just want to give him the props. That's it. That's all. To be honest with you guys,
I appreciate
just
that.
keep it up. You too, Sway, man. Y'all mindset. It's hard to live a positive life out here, and it's just an everyday struggle. So keep it up, man.
Yeah, bro, appreciate it. Just keep spreading the love, man. Spread the music. Once you listen to it, tell your mom, tell your aunt, tell your brother, you know what I mean? Spread the word.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir. Got it, man.
Thank you. That's why I like the folks that rock with us every morning, because they actually take heed to what we're trying to present, make a decision for themselves, but they support artists when they come up here.
Yes.
Jesse's going to buy your project. So that's what's up. You're a citizen, brother.
Sway in the morning.
Let's go to Vegas. We got Will on the line. Big Will, what up, baby?
Yo, what up, Sway? Hey, listen, man. Hey, that kid ANoyd, I heard him on the phone yesterday, so I went and looked him up on YouTube, and I caught that Blame It on Jay-Z. Hey, he got that it factor. His lyrics is dope. I'm glad he stopped singing and just, start talking. I mean, that what I just caught, man, broken crayon, still color. Hey, that's deep, bro. I mean, it's a little snippet, but it's deep. And, hey, much success to you, brother. Keep doing your thing.
Appreciate
we listening.
That's what's
Thank
up.
you,
Big Will, you ride, right? Will riding shotgun, HB. That's our homie, Will.
Love you, Will.
You a citizen.
Sway in the morning, homie.
We got Pedro on the line. What up, Pedro?
Pedro.
Hey, yo, what's going on, Sway in the morning? How y'all doing today?
What up, man? We're excited about what's about to happen, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Come on, man.
Hey, man, I love the track, man. I love what he's doing out there. I feel what he's saying about that shit. I actually wanted to just say, it comes a lot in line with that one KRS track that he did with Rakim and Nas called Classic, and he said rappers spit rhymes that are mostly illegal. MC spit lines that uplift their people. And that's some real shit, man. You don't really hear a lot of cats doing that around here. You know what I mean?
For sure. Pedro, those are bars, Pedro. Said it like he wrote it.
Yeah.
Hey, Pedro, you a citizen, Pedro.
Sway in the morning, bars, son.
And make sure you get his album, too, all right? All right.
Yeah, I'm going to cop that shit.
All right, man. Look, this is what we going to do, man. ANoyd is here, ladies and gentlemen. He pulled it out there yesterday. He just pulled a rabbit out of a hat while we were on the phone. He kind of snuffed me. You know what I mean, Heather B?
Yeah.
He hit me when I wasn't looking and said, I'm ready for the 5 fingers of death. I've been ready for the 5 fingers of death. 9 out of 10 people that ask me to do it, I tell them what?
Nah, yo.
You ain't ready. You that 10th person that asks me, and I know that you ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we about to enter the 5 fingers of death.